Welcome back to the channel, everybody. What is this? No, I didn't drag home another project. This actually belongs to my pal Lance. This is on loan to me. I gotta do a little work to it because it's been sitting for a while, but I'm doing some shop changes and I need this little unit to help me. Lance built this out of scrap. Man after my own heart. This is a mini forklift in the front, and it's a cherry picker boom lift on the back. And when you're hauling loads on the front, the cherry picker acts as the counterweight, and kind of vice versa. He built this 2 or 3 years ago, and it's got a little Predator engine on it, and this is the problem right now. She sat with old fuel in it for too long, so I've got to pull the carb apart and take care of that. But the winch, apologize for the wind noise, little 2,500 pound Harbor Freight winch that works wonderfully. And that's that. Doesn't lift very high, but you know, in most instances, you don't need things to lift very high. But yeah, stand by for an adventure. Now this little Predator carburetor is pretty crapped up. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's these little gelatin-like chunkies in there from bad gas. So I'm going to pull the pin and the float and the jets and everything else. Holes are out real good with the carbon choke cleaner. And put some fresh gas in the tank, see if I can't bring this thing back to life. Every jet was plugged. Every orifice was plugged. I had to break out the Berrymans and soak this thing. The bowl cleaned up really nice. That staining you see in there, that's where the rust took the plating off the inside of the bowl. It's all cleaned out now. But man, this poor little thing was all plugged up with gack. I mean, it was a mess. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to throw this back together, and we'll see if we can make this little Predator run. Well, I'll call that a success. These little Predators are kind of hard starting, but it's running pretty good now. This portion of the video is sponsored by Benchmark Abrasives. Normally, I don't do this kind of thing, but I use their products. And I am very, very satisfied with them. This is the Type 1 thin cutoff wheel. This is the 4.5-inch 60 grit T29 flap disc. And as you can see, I've used the heck out of this thing. And it still has a lot of life left in it. I've had that thing, gosh, what, 2 or 3 years? I am now going to try out their 36 grit ceramic weld flap disc. And of course, it's different than these, but I'm going to give these a try. I also got it in the roll-lock for the die grinders. But yeah, I'm a Benchmark guy. A long time ago, I did a video where I was frustrated with Harbor Freight abrasives just giving me fits, and I finally had enough. Went online and I ordered a bunch of these from Benchmark. I got nothing but good things to say about Benchmark abrasives. Anyway, I digress. By the way, I'm not getting a monetary payment for doing this. I'm doing this of my own volition. I got this from Benchmark. They and I'm on their mailing list, and I get discounts on their website, buy so much, and then you get free shipping. Sorry about the crappy camera work. Anyway, they have a series where you get to share your story with them. And if you are selected, they will then send out an email featuring you and your story to all the other guys that are subscribed to the benchmark list. Well, they sent me an email. Hang on a second. This box is fighting me. As I was saying, they sent me an email asking me to share my story, and they gave me the parameters, what they were looking for. And of course, part of it was, you know, how do you use your benchmark products, blah, blah, blah. Well, I shared my story with them, took a lot of photos, and gave them a bio, basically. And I was selected last month. And so as one of the weekly guys. And so they featured me, sent the email out and all of that. Well, for being selected and having my submission selected to be sent out, they sent me the Benchmark Abrasive Grinding Hood. Let's open this thing up. All right. I'm doing my Arco crappy camera work here. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Check this baby out here. Look at that. They even got a plastic on the lens there so you don't scratch it until you get ready to use it. Got a nice adjustable headband, a big, broad viewing deal, and they've got this shaped so you can wear your dust mask while you're grinding. What a cool feature. This is going to replace my my Amazon special right here. This has been a good hood. In fact, this was a Father's Day gift or a birthday gift several years ago from my daughters. And I cherish this thing. I'll never get rid of it. But over time, the face shield has gotten cloudy and scratched. I'm having a heck of a time getting replacement face shields for this thing. It's always out of stock. So the Benchmark one is going to do the job just fine. I almost forgot. Packaged with my grinder hood, I got some scrub nuts, industrial heavy-duty hand surface and tool wipes. My package was packaged by Lazy Daisy. That's all right. Check out this. I got a new Benchmark Abrasives sticker. Well, you know where that's going to go. I won't bore you with that. You guys have seen me do that enough times. But yeah, Benchmark Abrasives has got a new design on their stickers. So, because I've already got a couple of them hanging around here. In fact, right there, right next to Webb Road's Rat Rod Railroad crossing there. That's the old sticker. That's the new one. Awesome. Okay, I'm on a short little road trip here with that contraption on the back that Lance built to pick up the additions for the shop. And hopefully this will all work out. But I have to make one really important stop first. And that's at the Country House restaurant right there, because it's Thursday and it's Romeo's. Retired old men eating out. Well, the cavalry showed up and I didn't even have to unload this thing. We had 3 or 4 guys in the shop, and we were able to take them off the wall and load them up in the truck. I didn't even have to fire this thing up. Okay, we have a grand total of 4 genuine snap-on steel wall cabinets. And they measure, what do we got? 4 feet wide. They are, sorry about the glare, 18 inches deep and 19 3/4 inches tall. I did get all the keys. They have the hydraulic struts, both sides. On a couple of these cabinets, those are worn out. I'll have to replace them. There's holes in there, grommets, so you can run electrical wiring and other stuff through there. So here's the backstory on this. I got these at the same place that I got all those tools that I did the reveal on in the recent video. And the gentleman is elderly and has a health condition. Well, Nancy and I had a medical device that was directly beneficial for this gentleman's health condition. We were not using the medical device and he had need of it. And so I loaned it to him to see if it would help him. And he was ecstatic. He let us know that it just was a life changer for him. And I said, well, hey, we've got comparable value items. Your snap-on cabinets are worth a significant amount of money, and so is this medical device. How about we swap? He jumped on the deal. And so it was a mutual win for both of us. To be honest, though, irregardless of these cabinets, he offered the cabinets. Irregardless of those cabinets, we would have given him that item, you know, because we weren't using it and it would have been beneficial for him. I also picked up this from him. This is a Harbor Freight Bauer jackhammer. What am I going to do with a jackhammer? Well, here on our little stump ranch, I'm eradicating these hideous looking mesquite trees, and I'm planting deciduous desert trees. I have them caged right now so that jackrabbits don't chew the bark at the base and girdle the trees. But you dig down about a foot in the topsoil, and then you hit, in our region of Arizona, what's called caliche. It's like cement. And I've been filling the hole with a bucket of water and then breaking it up with an iron bar until, I tell you what, for an old guy pushing 70, that's painful. Well, my buddy Arnie's got an extra generator. I think I'm going to borrow that from him. I'm going to light off this jackhammer, and I'll take care of that caliche one way or another. So the plan is to relocate shop art on both sides of that column, because together, 4 cabinets, 4 feet long, it's 16 feet. So I don't have 16 lineal feet on either side of that column. The shop's only 30 by 30, so I have 15 feet. But I can put 2 cabinets on each side. And so that is the current plan. Obviously, I've got some junk to move. I'm not going to do this right away, and it won't be on this video because I'm still in the middle of this thing here. And like I say, I have got to move some things out of the way to accomplish that task. I'd love to find a 30-foot Connex box to park beside the shop and move all the woodworking gear into that. and also for some material storage. Steve at Firehouse Custom Fab just scored a 40-footer over in his near his area in Georgia. He got the thing for $500, and he had a trailer at home himself. But man, I mean, Connex boxes in my area, the average price is about $4,500. So Steve got a bargain. I'd love to find a 30-footer. They're kind of oddball size, though. You usually get them 20 or 40. Okay, enough of this. Well, there's another one in the books. Thanks for joining me on this little odyssey and update on what's happening with some shop updates here. I'm really thrilled to get these cabinets, and our elderly friend was really thrilled to get that item from us. Some may think I'm taking advantage of, an elderly person. That's not the case at all. Those cabinets were offered to me at a monetary value, a price, and which I was going to pay. I was willing to pay. And then Nancy, she says, well, hey, I got this item, and he's battling this medical condition, and this item is for that condition. Why don't you let him use it and see if it's beneficial for him? Turns out it was. He was thrilled to get it, and he jumped on the opportunity to make the trade with us rather than, me buying the cabinets and then him buying that other item from us. We just horse traded the way they used to do back in the day. And we helped him out, and he helped us out, and so it was a mutual win. Really glad to do it, and those cabinets are going to be of great benefit to me because I got piles of manuals and shop books and literature scattered everywhere, and I'd like to kind of reclaim my desk space back. And these cabinets are perfect for all these manuals and stuff, plus other smaller items, spray paint cans, that kind of thing. I can get them all up out of the way and clear up some shop space. So there you go. I'm sorry I didn't demonstrate the little mini forklift, but when I showed up, I was all ready to unload it off the trailer, and then the army of neighbors showed up and helped me take those cabinets off the wall. So, and of course it went a lot faster with many bodies, many hands make light work, as they say. So, yeah. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon on the next one. Bye, everybody.